Sound check. Music is live. Camera feed is live. Everquest is live. Looks like we are live. Hello, Norrath. Rich Truxillo here. Been a while. I don't even know if this is going to work right. So we will see. We'll see who pops in and who goes where. So interesting. All right. So for those who don't know, this is Everquest Legends, the beta. So I've gotten in early a little bit. I've already leveled to 25 and gotten some choice spells like Spirit of the Wolf and such. It's gotten some updates, but they've kept the old vibe from 1999 to some degree. So I've been very happy. But we're gonna be leveling up here a little bit. So I'm gonna be taking my first I'm gonna be taking my druid, importing us, and then I'm going to switch to a shaman. So I'm playing 3 classes at once here. So this will be fun. Hey, Haiku, Aspen, Nasita, Demon in the house. Fantastic. So guys who are joining, so believe it or not, this is the game that originally got me my subscribers, the music, all that. This is the OG. This is EverQuest. This is basically what it looks like. So I have to go to the bank here. I can almost find my way around myself. Like it's been a long time, but I can remember where things are. I think the bank is this way. It's been so long, but I'm overweight. I got to drop some stuff up to the bank. How does this look to you guys? Is this like decidedly old school? Yeah, I think it's very old school, personally. Already had an ebon siphon here. Cool. I'm going to drop off some of my gear that I'm not really using. See if I can keep it in the bank. I probably need to get some backpacks if I'm thinking about it. And then I think we already... Oh, yeah, I don't know if money weighs anything in this version of the game, but I have a ton of money. And I don't even know if I need to even... I'm just keep the money on me, I guess? Maybe I put it in the bank? It makes no difference whatsoever in my weight. I'm just overweight with all the crap I'm carrying. Looks good? Playing Repo, alright. That's good, that's good. Well, I'm gonna be streaming some old school stuff. Maybe some of the old school EverQuest players come in, you know. But I appreciate you Robloxians coming to say hello to me. You can see what my life used to be like. All right. So what I'm gonna do. So if I recall, there's an option under character. They've got all these new things here I have to figure out. I still haven't figured out everything yet. But evidently there's a way to look at the skills and spell books and stuff, but there should be actions. Maybe it's under actions. Rituals, that's what it is. So where do I want to go? I think I want to go to Surefall Glade, and Surefall Glade will take me across the map to Kinos and keep me from running for an hour. So I'm gonna hit this and we'll go on a little journey together. So this is what the gate spell looks like. Old school. Oh my gosh. And I don't know if I'll be able to find my way around. It's been so long since I've done this. Top 5 in Fortnite? That's always an accomplishment, right? Always doing well. All right, let's see. This dropped me at the Druid Guildmaster. Oh, yeah. And you can see you got the OG models. So back in 1999, we could only, you know, people used to make these characters and, you know, they were scantily clad back then, but very, Left a lot to the imagination. Alright, I gotta figure out my way out of here. So this goes to Kinos Hills, I think, over here. Yay, what's up, Johnny? And thanks for the follow, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Alright. I know I gotta visit this guy here. Or maybe it's not him. I don't know. There's someone I trade in my motes to, but I just can't remember everywhere to go. It's been so long since I played this, y'all. What's up, Kanga in the house? Like, all the mods are out. Look at this. Hey, Kanga. Alright, this is a long tunnel, if I recall. So I'm gonna buy all my, see, I did take everything out of the bank. Yeah, I'm gonna buy all my Shaman spells so I don't have to go back and do it again. I know they auto grant you some, but they don't give you everything. Alright, so Kinos was, I always started out in Freeport, but when I played, like, it took a feat to get across the continent of Antonia to get to Kinos, which, fun fact, if you didn't know, Kinos is Sony Ikud spelled backwards. So there's Northern Kinos there. I'm going to run to Blackborough, though. So Blackborough is way over here. And Blackborough is like Train Central, so it's a big dungeon. And look, we have players in the game. Like, normally when you play regular Everquest, you don't see anyone at all. There's nobody ever around in EQ Live. Like, I went back and got on Richardo Xavier, and there was like no one on the Tunari server. No one was there. Like, even my old guildmates, like, you know, some of them are around, but they don't actively play. You know, an expansion comes out, people play for a week, they blow through the content, and then, except for the hardest of hardcore, they're like done. All right, this looks familiar, guys. Blackborough. Yep. So it's the way you zone in these old school zones. Yep, here they are. They're all out here. So this is the zoning. We're going into Blackborough. Okay, so if I recall, we're trying to get to the barbarian city of Halas. So if I recall, and there's no map, I think I have to stick to the left. We might get lost in here, guys. I ain't gonna lie. I cannot remember where to go in here. I can't remember where to go. It's been so long I've been to Blackborough. If there's any EverQuesters help in the chat, it'd be appreciative. Oh my gosh. I know I'd stick to the left. That's all I remember. I know I can take anything here. I'm just gonna kill something for the heck of it. Yeah, I one-shot everything in here. This is like nothing. Alright. Yes, I found it. Everfrost Peaks. See? I remember. I still remember. Like, you live in a world for years of your life and you still remember where to go. That's amazing. Like, literally years spent in game. Oh, thank you for the membership, Kazuto-kun, Kanga. Thank you. Appreciate it, brother. All right. So this is Everfrost Peaks. So we have a little ways to go. We're trying to get up here to Halas. And Permafrost Caverns is over here. That's another, like, dungeon place. But that's not where we're going. We're going to be running through the snow. And if you play a barbarian, like, this is where you start, like, literally on the other side of the world. So, I'm going to be picking up all the Shaman spells. And then we're going to head back to Freeport and go to a dungeon and level. and do a real dungeon dive. I'd have the old music on, but it's like literally MIDI, and you guys would be like, "What the hell is this?" But it is so much nostalgia for me to hear the old soundtrack. Oh, there's this woolly spiderlings. People used to farm for silk, bears for pelts. Let's see, we can still con things. Well, it's not working. My con button's not working. Used to be able to con something with C and it'd tell you if it's going to kill you or not. You won a game? Fantastic. All right, let's see where we're at. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Now we got to keep going. Oh, you know what? I just realized, let's see, who all... This has been forever since I've seen too many players to list online. That's so amazing. All right, I got to go back because I'm going the wrong way. Man, this is, you have no idea, like this was like a big part of my childhood. Do drive by. Bye! Eat it! I saw a barbarian there. They're running. They've been having an issue with instances. So with this version of Everquest, now you can actually spin up your own solo instance, and that's what we'll be doing tonight to try to level and dungeon dive a little bit, because we want to get our shaman up and get him up to at least 25 so I can keep leveling up. Because what happens is when you switch one of your secondary classes out, you have to go back to the lowest level. So when you're leveling a trio, it's down to the lowest level. All right, so we're going this way. We're going to go to the left. And then I just got to remember where everything is. First character, Barbarian Shaman. 2 months running around, Everfrost and Blackburrow. Yeah. That was a lot of people's experience. I mean, I probably spent 2 months in the Commonlands when I started in Freeport. Let me make sure these guys love me. They're apprehensive. We got to fix that at some point. On live, I was, everyone loved me in live. Like I even got my my Norrathian faction up. I think I had to turn in bone chips or something like that. Like thousands of bone chips. It's insane, right? Just completely insane. Ah, good stuff. All right. Welcome to the barbarian city, Halas. And oh man, missed it. That's okay. We're gonna get our swimming skill up. I'm just gonna swim for a little bit. So I tried to get my swimming skill up earlier and it wouldn't work. But we have to get that up because there's certain places that we go later on that require you to swim. So remember, you just go to Ocean of Tears and just leave it on. You just go AFK for like a few and see if I can get up. Oh, come on, guys, let me on. There we go. Welcome to the city of Halas. All right. There's McPherson's bloody blades. All right, and figure out where. So the alchemist is here. There's all sorts of... So I have to go this way to the Shaman Guild. So I gotta go this way. This is like the city I never went to. I never went to this side of the continent, really. This is such a vibe. You guys have no idea. Alright, so there's the... Nope, it's up here somewhere. Okay, there's the Beast Lord stuff. Alright, Shaman Guildmaster. And the alchemy stuff. Yeah, there's what I'm talking about. What up, my dude? It's got 28. Alright, let's see. We gotta sell a bunch of stuff here. Got bronze two-handed swords, ringman boots we'll never wear. Dark elf meat. We got all this stuff. And what I'm planning to do is just sell as much as I can, fill my bags with, you know, everything I can spell-wise, memo spells, and then start over and just grab all the spells so I don't have to make this trip twice. Because they will be resetting our characters after the beta is over. I need to keep this because it's got summoner efficiency. That might be useful for later. Well, no, I can always go get it again. I can't be a pack rat. I have to remove the augment. Okay, fine. Okay, it's not gonna let me do that. Okay, fine. Just take my ale. Whatever, I don't care. I just gotta lighten my load. I'm streaming. I need to lighten my load and go. The people want to see me kill stuff. Alright. So this is level 28. This is 28 stuff. Where's the... Okay. She probably sells the little spells. Nope. Where are the little spells at? Come on. Someone's got to sell the little spells. Seriously? Am I just dumb? Help me out, chat. Is there some other place I'm supposed to go to get shaman spells? Here's Beast Lord spells. I mean... Alright. I'm going to go ahead and change classes, see if that's the problem. Let's see. Alright, there we go. Looks like chat is... Got disconnected from chat, and now I'm reconnected. Alright. Okay, here we go. There we go. That's what I had to do. I had to switch it up. Alright, so we've got Inner Fire. I know this is boring, guys, but this is where I'm at in the game, and I need to make sure that I have everything I need to be able to advance and not take a break as I continue to level. Alright. So you mim spells by putting them in your spell book. And this used to take a long time. Like, getting a new spell back in OGEQ was a big deal, right? And usually you'd only get those every 9 levels, and it would take you days to make a level. Like, that's why they called it Everquest. It would take you days to be able to advance. So it's fun, like, living this little power fantasy of being able to actually mim spells really quickly, play multiple classes at once, and you know, I have a Project Lazarus video out there where I multi-box 6, and actually we have 12 of us multi-boxing characters, you know, with my daughter. You've seen my daughter play a little bit. Yes, Ava Legendary actually played some EQ for a little bit. She did not want to join me on this journey for this time. I would love to get her into it because I would love to be able to do some raids with her. Because you can do raids in this game up to 8 people. And a lot of stuff you can duo. Because you'll have like a, you know, between 2 of you, you can have, you know, kind of like a holy triad, a tank, a healer, and a DPS. Well, I forgot about cannibalize. Does that mean I'm gonna have to try to get a mana stone in this game? All right. Shoosh, this is a lot of spells. I'm glad I got a lot of platinum though. Platinum flows pretty good, especially when you turn on the auto sell function. It flows pretty darn quickly. You'd be surprised how quickly you accumulate it, especially when you're in Befallen. 6-7, yeah, 6-7. Say that when once I'm killing things. No, I don't even know how many people are watching right now because you know, I'm trying to focus. You know, it takes a little bit more focus to play EverQuest than it does to play Roblox, admittedly. Like, don't hate me for that, but that's the truth. It takes a little bit more paying attention. So right now I'm just trying to buy all my healer spells that I need. My monk like is pretty much trained up on everything. I got dual wield up before I made the switch. The good news is we're not gonna have to travel way back. I've got a I can just gate back. No. Oh, I'm almost out of platinum. That's gonna be our last spell purchase, so I'm not gonna be able to afford anymore. That's okay. We will get plenty of more stuff. All right, we got that backpack's done, that backpack's done. I feel like I'm missing a backpack. Okay, I think we're good there. Yes, hey, welcome. Welcome, DJ. Yeah, I am the guy who wrote Rat Killer and all those songs. In fact, if you go on my channel and look on the playlist, I've got part of the Polygon Bard album from 2002 up, so you can watch that. And maybe if we get a bunch of people on here, we'll play some of that. And I've got some of my adult Roblox crew on here too, and I don't think they've ever heard that stuff. So it's probably going to be like foreign to them, but and they'll poke fun at me. So I really couldn't sing back then, but yeah, no, that's me. I grew up. That's what happened. I grew up, and I always thought I'd stop playing games, and nope, never did. Never did. I only have 15 minutes before this expedition comes to an end. Oh, interesting. All right, I got to remem all my spells. Okay, so first thing I learned is I put my heal at the top. So I only have light healing, which is going to suck. Hey, Melina, doing well. Katie, how's it going? I always thought I grew out of gaming, and you know, and I didn't. it just got more and more, you know? So I need cease. I need a stun. We got courage for buffs. Statistic buffs. Use Yelp. Spirit of the bear. Gate's gonna go at the bottom. Oh, we have levitate. That's good. Spirit of wolf is the most important one. Yeah, so we don't really have anything good yet. But that's going to change, guys, because we are going to absolutely crush this once we get in here. All right, so utility. So we need Spirit of the Wolf. One of the most important spells in the game because it makes you move faster. And we're going to gate back to our bind point. I love how it displays your mana bar. And the other thing that's great about this, you just have to target yourself. You'd have to press F1 all the time to target yourself. And it was such a crazy thing to be able to, you know, to not have to do that and just auto-target yourself. Alright, so I gotta remember 4 is my heal key. And I gotta make it to level 14. Yeah, we did go back to PS99, didn't we? You guys have been seeing that too. Alright. Moment of truth. Back to Befallen. Let's go! So, I'll let you guys see. So I managed to, on my Paladin, I got some good drops. So I've got the Baron's Blade and the Enchanted Fine Steel Morningstar upgraded to +6 and +4. So we could do well those, but also I'm thinking we pull out the big boy. Check this out. So 2438, it's got a ratio above 5. We'll do two-handed, and I've unlocked the AA points for the two-handed bash. So I'm thinking we're going to go in like a wrecking ball. All right, so here we go. So we're going to Befallen. Befallen was like the semi-newbie dungeon for people who were starting out in Freeport. It's absolutely crowded because you get an experience bonus here. So the first thing is they've had troubles with the instances. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to manage my instance and quit it. And then I'm going to move. I'm going to pick a difficulty. I'm going to move to a level 2 difficulty, so everything's a little bit harder. And I think we'll be able to take them. I think. Hey, Stoic, how's it going? See if I can get my chat a little bit. Get my chat up here. It's like frozen zoning. So many people. It's all the beggars. Alright, so this place is definitely busy. Alright, we're going to try to make a known instance. We're going to make a normal instance so we can level. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to... I go to a lower instance. I move away from people a little bit. And then once I move away from people, I try to create it. So let's see if it works. And this is not going to work because it's not giving me the... It's not giving me the proper loading screen. It's going to say too many visitors. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down here and I'm going to quit the instance. I'm going to try to make it one more time. and see if that works. We'll make a solo instance. We want it respawning. And if not, oh, and it doesn't look like it's gonna work. We might have to level with all the with all the other people. Oh, that's terrible. Just terrible. All right. Well. May the odds forever be in our favor. I think I have to reset up my auto skills too, because it doesn't look like my auto skills are firing. Yeah, it's not. None of my monk skills are working. Like I should have flying kick and all that. Okay, let me go down here to actions, or is it character? What is it? I think it's actions. Yep, they're all turned off. That's terrible. Like everything should be turned on. I want it to auto bash. I want it to do all the auto things. Tiger claw. We don't have any disciplines yet. All right. We should be doing some better damage now. Okay, there we go. And then let's make sure we are in striker stance. Oh, we were in striker stance. We undid it. All right, there we go. Yeah, they kind of did. I feel that to some degree. I do feel that to some degree. That's okay, but we're gonna take some of these. Well, that was probably not a good idea, but because I don't have my heal over time yet. But we'll do our best to muddle through this. I do have mend though, so I have a heal. Look at this, just target yourself healing. The only thing I didn't do was level up my hand-to-hand. I should have leveled up my hand-to-hand. Alright, we're getting 3 per. Alright, 4 to heal. I guess it's not too bad, but I hate light healing as a spell. I really need that first heal over time, which the druid got it a lot sooner. Now, which invocation did I choose? I don't know. I don't think I choose an invocation yet. I might do inversion. Okay. So this guy right here is the guy I want to camp because he levels my sword up. But the problem is these guys are OP for me. And this place is pretty well camped. Yeah, I could try. You know, I'll try. You know, I always thought about using Spellblade, but man, this place is just way overcamped. Wish my instance would work. That would be perfect for the stream. I had one. Oh, I got a AA point. Alright, we're gonna take this guy out. Well, this might be a little bit too much of a pull for us, guys. We might be dirt napping. Richardo's gonna take his first dirt nap of the night. First of many. Oh. Let's see if we can get rid of some of these smaller guys. Yeah. Oh, it's that Thaumaturge guy. Yeah, we're totally gonna die. Not unless my min just magically reappears. Oh. I'm trying to. I keep getting stunned. Alright. Greater Skeleton, you're going next. I can hold out until my min comes back up, then I can mash 7 and we'll be good. Because that Thaumaturge guy is going to go down. Alright. I think we got this. Alright. Got plenty of mana. Someone's already camping the priest down there. That's a nice camp down there, though. There is some pathing issues at the bottom of this dungeon. Like, it is crazy down there. Like, all the mobs come. Alright. Got the Thaumaturgus down to under 50%. And we are almost full. I think we're going to pull this off. Only problem is our endurance has run out here, so I'm not really hitting with the accuracy that I'd like. But when I do connect, I am doing some pretty good damage. Look at that kick for 60. But we're just missing a ton. All right, we got him. Got a moat. The other thing I love about this is that you don't have to sit anymore to med. Remember, when the game first launched, you used to have to sit and stare at literally the whole screen would just turn on your spell book, and you would just sit there and look at your spell book. It was terrible. I don't know why they made that decision. I guess because they wanted immersion. But yeah, like most of our time was spent in chat channels, you know? That's why it was important being in a guild, because if you weren't in a guild, you were having a bad time. You were having a really bad time. Alright, getting some stuff happens. I'm gonna try to get into my instance one more time. Of course it doesn't work. Man. The devs are all away on July 4th. Like, someone needs to reboot the server and fix instances. I mean, this is terrible. The problem is when you waste an instance, you don't get another one for quite a while. And so it's about maybe 1 in 5 chance you might get an instance to work for you. And you'll know it'll work because you'll see the loading bar come across the bottom of the screen. That's how you know that it's working as intended. All right, the Shadow Knights are in here. I don't need to go in here because they'll just give me keys. Yeah, this place is like overcamped, guys. Let's go. Come on. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. All right, we got an ad. I'll take these guys. I'll take these guys all day because they give good XP. Bring all the respawns. Just don't bring me any red cons. These are only level 11. They're still giving good XP. Man, I can't wait to level 14, though. That heal over time is clutch. Plus, I got an AA that gives me crits on heal over time, which is excellent. Yeah, I guess the light healing isn't as bad as I was thinking, Stoic. I love everyone who's like logging in trying to make their mage and they don't realize that they can't summon anything because they don't have any malachite on them or they need a gem. I remember the first time I rolled a mage on Project Lazarus, I was not understanding how that all worked. Yeah, the Divine Invocation does good. You know, I leveled to 25 without knowing that. And I didn't use a single invocation, so I appreciate that. You made my life better. I said thanks. I just tapped this. It's like, oh, look, it's working. Oh, man, I was camping the Baron earlier for my Baron's Blade. I killed that guy like 20 times, and it took forever. Because he's always a healer. There's something here? Yeah. I definitely don't miss the thorns, I'll tell you that. Alright, halfway through the level. Already. This is going a lot quicker than the last time. Alright, I need to go into my options. Gameplay. Persistent auto attack, that's what I want. I just wanted to switch to the next person in my X target window. Oh, that's cool. No, they don't have the Luckland models though, do they? Not that I'm going to change that. I don't want any hate there. Yeah, I didn't think so. I wonder if they're going to make, you know, I wonder how they're going to monetize this outside of outside of the subscription model. Like, I wonder if they're gonna, we're gonna pay for expansions, and I have so many questions. So many questions. All right. This is pretty okay. Besides cash shop, no idea. I can see them selling inventory space, but you have like an like when I notice when it overflows, like everything goes into a window. I know I have a ton of Daybreak cash on this account. Wouldn't mind being able to use that for stuff. Yeah, one lesson I've already learned, and I'm going from the chat in game here, is definitely do not train points. You definitely want to, those come so easily just by fighting and using skills. Way easier than it did in the original release of this game. But you want to save it for spells. You absolutely need those spells. See, is this guy up? Ooh, no, I'm not going down there yet. So no, as soon as I go down there, like the big guys are gonna spawn. And I don't want the big guys. Like, even in yellow cons, they go down quickly and are easy, and they're just bang on them all day. I gotta stop hitting Q, because I've got the auto. It should auto target my next target. All right, cool. So there's a 1 XP there. Hey, you look tasty. Well, you didn't last very long. What happened? Did you get hit with a smite? Hop back down here. That's how I've been slowly training my safe fall. It's just jumping down. Now, one thing I noticed since I started the new character, started the Shaman. Oh, we got some issues. A little bit off a little bit more than we could chew. We'll get it. We'll take them down one at a time. Kill his pet. Actually, no, let's just kill him. I'm not going to waste my time with your little pet. I'm so used to... I was in a difficulty 4, and it was tough. And so I was having to, as you go up in difficulty, like once you pass like difficulty 3, the mobs, some of the mobs start having classes of their own, and then on difficulty 4, like all of them have classes. And let me tell you, the worst is when you have a name that is like a warrior cleric, because you have to kill it 4 or 5 times, because no matter how much you stun it, it's gonna stun you. Hey Kim, welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed the music. Been a long time since I wrote all those, and thankfully my singing's gotten better since then. But yeah, I'm having fun. I hear if you get charmed, it's gonna be full time length. Yeah, I bet. I bet you're gonna cause some issues for people if you do, especially if you're in a group. So in case you're wondering, I'm drinking Liquid Death, my mountain water. So. Anyway, appreciate the follow, Kim. Appreciate everyone who... I'm not getting my notifications in Streamlabs for some reason. My dashboard is not showing me everything I need to see. I don't know what's going on. And for some reason, like my overlays aren't showing either. So it should be showing an overlay every time someone follows. Are you guys seeing that on your end at all? All right, there's a chat box. Move the chat box up here so you guys can see what you type. Piss Pet. Yes. I listened to Piss Pet earlier today because we have company and they wanted to hear one of my Roblox songs. So I'm like, yeah, play Piss Pet. Yeah, people like that. That song is a vibe. I remember writing the lyrics during a meeting. Never in a million zillion years would I think I'd be playing Roblox with my daughter and find out a bunch of adults also played as well. Like, not in a zillion years. Of course, back when I was playing in this game back then, I didn't think I was going to have kids back then. Let alone be a physician and, you know, and be making silly songs about games where people look like Legos. Actually, not everything looks like Legos now. Like, I guess they changed all our avatars. Oh, Finn's doing well. He's getting physical therapy. Still not crawling yet, but no more seizures. Did have a hospitalization recently. That's why I wasn't back to streaming and such. We had a lot going on. We've been up to Washington, D.C. a few times at the Children's National to help him get some treatment. Ooh, someone's running a train there. To go see what's that about. I'm sure we can steal some pulls. Get our first level up. Get that ding. I want to hear that ding. But thanks for asking, Aspen. Appreciate it. There it is. The most beautiful sound in gaming. The level up sound from Everquest. Ding. Yeah, and yeah, the baby's name is Finn. Technically Finnegan, but we call him Finn for short. It's the pet games, y'all, where the winners are crowned. Yep. I'm getting over a cold, so I'm not going to sing very well if you got me singing. Aspen, are you going to make me do meows in the chat today? Yee, of course. Of course, everyone wants meows in the chat, right? Alright. Should probably heal. Need to get that mend. Keep using my mend. Nope, not going down there because it... I really want to try those guys down there. Do some preemptive healing here. Meow, meow, meow. Meows in the chat. Meows in the chat. Chat. Cat vibe is a mood and we really like that. Alright. Hang on, I gotta focus and heal. I'm getting interrupted and I'm probably gonna have to LOH here. Come on now. No, we're not. You can look up the Poop in the Potty song online. I'm not going to be singing that. Plus, I don't want to do the pirate voice tonight either. Plus, if I start singing that, my daughter will come down. She'll be like, what? And I'm not going to embarrass her in front of her friends. All right. See? Cool head. Thanks for this invocation device. This was great. This was much better than I was anticipating. Aspen, do you legit listen to that? Poop in the Potty song? Oh no, is Snail's healing broken? I hope not. Because I just switched to Shaman. So he'd be good. Alright, here we go. Come on. Come on. Don't pull that elf skeleton. You know, I bought Slay Undead, and Slay Undead has not procced once for me since I've played. I wonder if that's busted too. Oh, it's Eric. I remember that guy. I think he's an enchanter, so he takes pets. Someone's healing me. Smash that mend button. Oh man, we're in trouble now, guys. We'll pull these guys back up. Nope, Do you remember the Holly Penguin thing? I barely remember that. I gotta be honest with you. Alright, we can make it through this. We just gotta get this ghoul dead. And we're gonna back up and get that wisp. Shoot. All right, back up, back up, back up. All right. Take a deep breath. How did it stop? Maybe I hit it by accident. Oh, we got a lesser mummy. It's alright. We can heal through this. I think I have enough. Because Mend is up again. We'll go ahead and use that. Give us a little bit of buffer. Am I just whiffing a lot? Oh yeah, because I'm out of endurance. Aspen, you're just going down the Bobucks album list and listing songs, aren't you? Alright, we're good. Got a mode out of that, I'll take it. Okay, I think we're good now. I think we're gonna be fine. Haiku, Poopy Aspen. Haiku, how have you been? I haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? Alright, let's get out of here and... Oh. Maybe it's not the smartest idea I had, but that's okay. I love watching my Paladin do kicks and stuff like a monk. I think Paladin, Monk, and Shaman, once I get the Shaman leveled up, will be a potent combo. I wanted to get that Druid up. Hey, Hollow, thanks for coming. And thanks for being a listener of the music. Again, you can find it all. There's a playlist on my YouTube channel. You can find most of them on videos. So, yeah, Haku. I mean, life's been a roller coaster for me too. Today was meetings. It was a crazy clinic day on Wednesday. Had to send someone to the hospital and call the ambulance. That's always a good clinic day, right? Yeah. Go! Gotta run! Right now! I need a druid! Give me so! Remember we used to get in arguments and out of character about is it so or Sal? Like, no, it's so, you know, Spirit of the Wolf. Like, I'm so happy, you know, I used to say, it's so, it's pronounced so, because I'm so happy I can run fast instead of slow. It's good to see you too again, Haiku. I assume Faz and the crew are streaming tonight? Friday night, it's prime time for everyone to be streaming, right? I'll get my multi-stream up here soon where I'll be live, you know, on YouTube, but I'll also live stream on X and I still have my Twitch channel. Oh, it just looks like a normal hit? I did not know that. Okay. That explains a lot. You know, because I was looking for that, you know, that... Gosh, I remember when Planes of Power came out, and I got that on Richardo, like, I was so freaking happy. And the first time I saw Slay Undead go off, I was in the Planet... well, not the Planet Disease. Yeah, no, Planet Decay, I think. And, man, like, it hit for, like, triple digits, and my whole group was like, yeah, that's awesome! I'm like, yeah, I'm like a warrior! It's not just a crit, you know? Yeah, Slay Undead is just such a vibe. Oh my gosh. The people don't understand, like, if you played a Paladin through, like, the dark days, Thanks, Trey. Appreciate you coming. Appreciate you. For some reason, my notifications are not showing up and not playing. So each one of you who comes in, like Streamlabs is supposed to put a banner across the screen with my custom graphics, but for some reason, I don't know if it's their service or what. The Brain Rot song has been leaked. The Brain Rot song is there for if you are if you have a membership, and there's a members only video that has the second beta version of the song The Brain Rots. So it's out there. I'm still working on it. I really want to do the second verse again. It was very fast. I had to rap it as fast as I could. Man, this place is getting camped. Let me check the instances here. Come on, guys. You gotta give me an instance that works, please. "17 minutes till I can try again." Such a bummer. All right, pick difficulty. Oh, now it's working. But it didn't show me who subbed. What is up with this? Streamlabs, what have you done to me? I've got like 70 notifications. Now I'm getting multiple. Oh, is it not showing my own? Is it not showing my own graphics? That would make sense if so. All right, we're going to change instances here. See if we can get something a little bit less crowded. Though, I mean, it's Friday night. Like, I understand why it's crowded. But I really want to stay in Befallen because I want to level my stuff. All right, Aspen, go bio break it. Well, you know what I mean. Like, don't break it while you're bio breaking. All right, I see a bunch of people up here, which means this should be mine for the taking. Oh yeah, here we go. Give me the blue and the white cons all day. People have had so many bugs playing today. I was playing during my lunch hour, and people were having a lot of trouble. Come on. All right, I pulled them all. Bring them all. Come and get it, guys. I got plenty for all of you. Bring me the XP. Bring me all your XP, please. Thank you, sir. Come again. Come get some! That's for the Duke Nukem fans out there. Oh wait, we gotta level our safe fall. But it's not safe down here. Hey, what? You know who Duke Nukem is, Aspen? You're too young to know who Duke Nukem is. Though now that I said that, you'll probably look it up. That's right. Duke Nukem and Duke Nukem 3D, man. I played that all the time. I love that game. Shake it, baby! Ooh, what a mess. That and gosh, I played hours and hours of Unreal Tournament. 3:40 a.m. Haiku. That's right. That's right. It's 9:41. So you're over there in Haiku Standard Time. Like you're freaking staying up until like the next. You're staying up till like 8 o'clock. Like I'm getting up for, you know, like I'm normally getting up for work, you know, before then, and you're still awake. Aspen is like evidently found Chat GPT's dad jokes. All right. I'm really liking this invocation. All right. I bet this room is free. So these guys are level 15, so I can... Why does it keep turning off? Aspen, I'm not sure I follow that. Four to 6 a.m. Jeez, Haiku. That is early. Oh, it's a song? A song that I'm not familiar with, evidently. You'll have to link it to me in Discord. I have to go see the duck song. Oh no, everything's full. Rawhide tunic. That can go to the bin. Play it on stream? No, I don't want to play it on stream. I'll play my own stuff on stream, but I'm not gonna play other stuff people on stream because then I'll get a strike. I mean, heck, I can't even play half my Bobuck songs because my own music label will like strike my videos. I'm like, wait a second, and then a week later, like, oh yeah, we've released it because you own it. Like, yeah, I know. We're gonna come back up here. Oh, these two dudes are just chill. I'm not gonna steal any camps from people. This is beta. We're all gonna lose all our stuff anyway. I just want to get a character to 50 and see what it's like and see if I'm making the right, right choice here. I hear Necromancer is a really powerful combo too. Yeah, that heal's doing better. Is that a parrying dagger? No, it's a rusty dagger. Can't believe my bags are already full of junk. I'm sure there's a loot INI file that I can edit sometime. I'll have to figure that out and just set up everything. Okay, here's my mini feed. All right, there we go. All right. I wish I could regen endurance a little bit easier. But I'm glad I farmed this weapon while I did. Hello. Usually I get a bunch of ads in this room, but not today. Let's see what we got here. This rawhide mask. I think I already have better. Rawhide mask times 4. So let's go merge it. I have to be careful around here because sometimes I'll pull more than I wanted to because I'm low level down here. Alright, come to Papa. Let's see what we got here. Rawhide belt in the bin, as Kanga would say. If Kanga was here, we'd be like, yep, you're gone. Get in the bin. I think my favorite insult was, oh, step on a Lego. Let's try this again. Oh, nope. All 3 red. It's red. It's going to be bad, Tom. That is going to be a bad time if we do that. Oh, and these guys are... Everything's camped now. Merge. Yes, that wooden shield. Go see if the fine enchanted steel lady's up, whatever her name is. There we go. I just one-shot that guy like nothing. Dots are gonna be up. I'm just gonna look anyway. Oh, she's up. We're going for her. Hey, how are you? Come give me my scythe or fine steel sprinkler. Like this Aska Laray is literally like the best NPC you could farm. Just because both things that she drops are just legendary. Alright, level 12. Enchanted Fine Steel Morningstar, and we're going to merge that bad boy into our +6. Oh. Did you want to come say hi too? You can all die. You can all have an equal opportunity to dirt nap. Oh, it feels bad picking on a gnome. But another one bites the dust. Okay, these are gray, not white. Not wasting my time with that. I got so many bone chips, guys. Like if I level a Necro, then I'll never need bone chips again to summon pets. All right. Are you guys gonna pull? Look at me, I was very nice and I respected their camp. It's that Richardo charm. Oh look, everyone's coming to the party. That's a good question. I don't know of anyone who's got... I have not found any plate armor yet. I heard Najina is a good place to go for that, get some bronze armor. I have not seen any plate drop. Oh, how dare you interrupt me? Come on. And we're good. Rawhide Gorget. I think our next slot's already better. Yep, we have a ring mail. Ring mail neck guard. Don't need that. Ugh. Everything's camped here. Okay, let's see. Can I create an instance? Okay, I got one charge. Please work. Everyone say, please work. Please work. Please work. We're gonna start a new instance. So, go down here. Create instance. I want a normal instance solo with respawns. Go! Come on, come on, come on. If I see that bar at the bottom. Oh, it's not gonna work. Oh, come on, guys. I know it's a beta, but... like, really? This is just terrible. Like, this game runs on a toaster. All right. Let's step up the difficulty and see what happens. Maybe there'll be people just waiting at the beginning of one and we can go further in. It's 1, 2 people. I see some mobs up. Yeah, I'll tell you what I don't need is more of those. Hey, you take that. I don't want that. I was going to be in a solo instance and doing all sorts of crazy stuff, and definitely not happening tonight. Can't merge that. Alright, let's drop in. Alright. Okay, XP's a little bit better down here. It's not too bad. I'll take it. Alright. When I pull this guy, I'm going to get 3 people. Might be taking a dirt nap. Keep getting interrupted. All right, good. We're good. We've got this. This is nothing. Probably need to rebuff. Whew. That was a little dicey. Getting some good XP now, though. That's the main thing. I just need a steady flow of XP. Just got to get in a rhythm. Everyone else having the same problems. MF used up my charges. Yep. I feel your pain. I got you. I understand. I can tell you, if they don't fix this in live, if I had this problem in live, there will be a song about. Daybreak used up my charges. Someone asked, is there any form of an auction house? This is not World of Warcraft. I don't know what to post there. In later expansions, we had a Temu version of the auction house called the Bazaar, where you had to AFK overnight. For now, though, you hang out at the East Commons Tunnel or Greater Feydark, as I always call G-Bay, and use the auction channel. While I typed that, I almost died. Serves me right. Serves me right. Let's see what's in here. Hello. We are going on a journey. All right. You should be going down quicker than this, but it's because I don't have any endurance. I know that. I do not love this track. Let's go to the next one. All right, come on. Okay. Don't ever want the mobs behind you because they'll backstab you and stun you and all that other stuff. I do have an AA and stun prevention, but it doesn't work as well as I'd hope. I guess it'll work better when I get it up a little bit more. So what? I'm missing riposte. Tell you what, having Mend is such a nice, I don't know, it's just a nice quality of life thing to have on this character. Alright, let's just go in and take these guys. It's gonna be dicey, I know. You came here to watch me die and push the envelope. If you're watching, that's what you do. You came to watch me dirt nap. But I have not died to Kizdeen Gix yet. He chased me once, but I got away. Let's see what we got here. Alright. Let's move around a little bit. I'll let the Thaumaturgist run out of mana. She'll run out. Well, no. I lied. Time to use Mend again, though. And I'm starting to get a rhythm back. You know, you used to play and get a rhythm. I totally lost that. Now I'm already starting to get that muscle memory back from ages ago. Like it doesn't let you get the muscle memory back over time. What level are you? 19 and 12. So I'm taking stuff that's 7 levels above me. So that's good. I think I killed something that was 12 levels above me in the basement, and it was close. Like I thought I was definitely a goner. Okay, wild region, and see if we got any new stuff that's decent. All right, we got a dot we can use. Turtle skin, I'll take that. Looks okay. And then let's see, anything else worth having? Got root. I got root, but I'm gonna miss having snare. Snare is my favorite. That was my favorite spell right there. I'm gonna miss having that. All right. I guess it's one way to start a fight. You know, I forgot to buff myself with turtle skin. You know I memorized it. Oh, man. How do you make a personal instance again? Tonight, you don't. Tonight, you just get to suffer. You have to fight everyone else for mobs. One thing I like is the pulling's starting to come back. I'm starting to use line of sight and things like that. Okay, that was strange. A little bit of lag there, I guess. Ah, I love when a smite lands. Ooh, 8 ability points to spend. I don't know what to spend them on yet. That's why I'm saving them up. My dude, I have not figured that one out either. The merge logic is strange to me. All I know is that for the items that matter, always be merging. Let's just root one of these guys for the heck of it. Rawhide Bracer times 2. Yeah. Got some calls coming in. Give me a sec. All right. I remember that that AA that would fire, it was like you don't fizzle any spells below a certain amount. Oh, I probably should have merged that. Nope, I got pristine studded. Alright, why are you still standing? How can you whiff that many times? How can you whiff that many times? Seriously. How do I swim with plate armor on? Magic. I really want to pop that guy down there, but he's being camped now. If only someone would let me go to my personal instance, I would be happy. But for now, I'm just gonna try to level. Level. Grind. Yeah, you don't really make any money until you get to the very bottom of Befallen. I'm gonna go back up and see if that, my favorite, punching bag is up. The magic loot lady. Is going on? Why is my guy like not doing well? Maybe she'll level me if she's up. Nope. This guy's camping. Is anyone still in chat, or am I alone today? Because I can't see my YouTube metrics. None of them are up and working. Oh, Kim is still there. Thanks for still hanging. Chillin' Killin', T.A. Matt Damon. All right. Just making sure, because I'm flying in the dark. I can't see my analytics dashboard for some reason. So I can't tell how many of you are on. I guess I could open my own stream, but then it's going to echo, and I typically don't do that. All right. Let's get Mend. Everyone's still in a... So y'all are just grinding. Is everyone still grinding Legends with me? Oh, look at that ding. Bring it. Merge it and bring it. Oop. Don't need that. Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure. Monsters and Memories. You know, I haven't played that yet. I have not played Monsters and Memories yet. So people have told me, though. Got a bunch of beta invites. I heard it's pretty grindy. Like, I heard that the it's pretty much like EQ release type of grindy. Like, I remember beta, I feel like in the original Everquest beta, like, experience moved faster, and then they released the game and they said, oh, people are leveling too fast, and they slowed it down. And like, of course, none of us got to hell levels or anything during beta, but yeah, it was definitely an issue. Oh, really? Yeah, that definitely creates some memories in monsters, or memories of monsters. Can't loot your... I can't do anything. I can't even gate back to my corpse. Yep. Hang on, I gotta answer this text. Figure out what's going on here. So for those of you who don't know, I am a physician. I'm also I serve as our ACMIO for our hospital system, and occasionally I get texts, so I look at that. This does not look like anything I need to respond to immediately, though. So I think we're good. All right. I guess I forgot to download the maps. Have them on my laptop. Oh no, people around my spots. Here on my spotses. Means they're gonna have to hop instances again. Let's see what we got here. $39 people in that instance. There's 10 in mine. See, that's what I want to see. I want to see that when I enter my instance. It's like it's not even setting up the instance at all. Is she up? No, she's not up. I know better than to jump down here at this level. So how do we feel about the lack of corpse runs in this version? I kind of like it. I have bitter, you know, it's kind of bittersweet though, because like death doesn't really have any real weight to it. You don't lose any experience. You don't have to rely on a res. You know, it's. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's nice. It's quality of life. I get it. That was one of the things that made Everquest unique, was having some type of corpse run to get your stuff back. And I don't know about you all, but I always kept a spare. Ever since the first time I took my guild to bail out another guild from a Plane of Fear break gone awry. 2 guilds had gone in. We took Northern Cross down there, and you know. And we wiped as well, and I ended up just helping everyone naked and with summoned weapons, like break that, you know, break it enough that we could get everyone out. I started keeping 2 sets of gear in the bank, and I missed that kind of sense of danger, I guess. Oh man, I got the same problem here. Everything's camped. Everything's camped. System, the planes in the hole should be accessed on every server now. Okay. So someone's working, right? Someone's working this weekend over at Daybreak. Got one more. That was a good pull. Oh. Let's go pull the thaumaturge. The thaumaturge. Alright, let's put a dot on this person. Start leveraging some of our shaman spells. Might be smart. Let's go, let's go, let's go. There we go. Chip bone rod. I haven't seen that in a while. Locate corpse. I don't think we need that for this game. I'm glad they left it in. Left it in for the nostalgia. Oh. Oh, I two-shot you. Rusty longsword is so useless. Someone named their character Struggle Bus. That's a great name. I like that name. All aboard the Struggle Bus. That is OG Everquest in a nutshell. All aboard the Struggle Bus. Get in, loser. We're taking down the sleeper. Loading piece weight as you go back to your home zone. Demon sent me the duck song. I'm not gonna play it. But I now have the duck song, so I can see the duck song. I can play it for my son, who's 8. He'll probably love it. Oh, hang on, I missed a DM from one of the EQ community managers. Yeah, I was trying to reserve the name Richardo for release, and you can't. They have it on their not allow list. so other people don't take it. So you know, you can see Richardo on the Tenori server, still there with my weapons and everything, but could not use it here. It gives me an error message. So in the interim, they cannot figure it out. I've sent a customer service ticket in. They sent me to the community manager team, and it's just one big circle, right? And I've verified my identity. I was like, look, like not only do I have the trademark for this. I've sold gear with this. I have music with the character's name in it, whatever. So we decided, you know, for now I'm just reserving Doc Legendary, since I have a trademark on that. And we're just going to move forward with that, and we'll see what happens, you know. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome. Hope you're grinding along with us. Oh, you got Halloween? Did you pick up a legit That's great. I mean, to me, part of the fun of EQ was like seeing all the funny names. There was a lot of fun names that people would get through the name filter. So, fun fact, one of my alts was named Priapism, which, if you don't know what a priapism is, it's an erection lasting longer than 4 hours, and a surgical emergency where we have to give you a prostaglandin shot in the shaft, basically. And so I ran around with that character for the longest time until somebody, I guess they hired a GM years later who actually knew what that was. and they changed it. So I made another name called Priapism. Pyropism is a great name. That's a great name for a mage. I had a little bit. So I had friends who worked at Blizzard in Twitch back in the day, and they literally let me get away with a lot of stuff with names. But yeah, my WoW characters all, you know, like there's still Richardo, you know, still there. You know, all of my names are still there, but they let me get away with a few kind of borderline names. My warlock was named Ischemia. I was in, you know, my WoW days, I was in medical school at the time, and, you know, I'll shoot completely straight with you. Back when it wasn't a huge issue back then, like I was farming gold and selling it to be able to make my student loan payments, because they didn't give me enough for to get through med school. I was straight hustling. But it was just the people I know. It wasn't like a big Chinese farming operation or anything like that. I'll get those student loans paid off one day, though. Which, by the way, if any of you, so probably a lot of you are like me and have entered your second season, third season of life, right? So, you know, probably have kids, and I'm just gonna tell you, if your kids think about going to medical school, please try to get them a scholarship. Anything, they're just it's so expensive, like so expensive, like you know, like $500,000 in debt expensive. So. Clitoris. That guild name. Yeah, that's great. That is. Yeah, yeah, they're not. People, you know, most people get the humor and they see the humor in that, but it just takes one person, you know, getting offended and it's you know, game over. I need to get my Spirit of the Wolf up. All my buffs be dropping. Might as well just rebuff while I'm waiting for stuff to respawn. Halfway there, the 14. 14 means I get my heal over time. Well, yeah, so Demon, you're right. So there's a program called Student Loan Forgiveness. And I work for a not-for-profit. I actually teach. My clinic that I'm at is right across from Section 8 housing. I take care of the, I'm a clinical informaticist mainly now, but I still take care of patients as a family doctor because it's my first love. And after like 18 years of practice, like those people become like a little family to me. Like I really, legitimately care about them, and I keep up with them, and I just couldn't give it up. But I mean, we provide care to like the people that have nothing, and we were promised in exchange that they would pay our student loans. Well, when I qualified after I put in my 10 years, didn't qualify anymore, and then that's through basically 3 administrations, and hasn't been forgiven. And I've met all the requirements, jumped through the hoops, all that. It's at a very low interest rate, but still, like I don't want any debt at all. But the one thing I did that none of my other friends did, they all went on an income-based payment program, and I stayed on a standard one, and tried to pay more of the minimum. So my friends who, they haven't gotten their balance down at all, and like over half of mine is gone. Because I don't like being in debt. And just gonna pick through these people here. You don't think the shaman heal over time works? If that's true, then like I'm absolutely cooked and I'm wasting my time. Well, hopefully I'll get a chance to test that soon. I'm 40% away from my first one. I can tell you the Druid one works. The Druid one works amazingly well. Yeah, I looked at Quick Buff. Well, we'll test it live on stream in a few once I, assuming I can find mobs. This dude, man. Killing me. I mean, the Shaman buffs seem to work. Alright, I'm going to try to pick up the pace here at 64%. Come to Papa. I'm going to kill you first this time. Have a little Shaman dot action. You'll like that. Alright. Merge that bad boy. Let's see. Someone press the spawn button. Oh, we're below 1% now. That's unacceptable. I'm not in combat. All right, let's switch it up. See if this one's a little bit less. Maybe it's a little bit less. I don't know. Oh yeah, a bunch of people at the beginning here. Let's go check my chickaroo over here. Oh yeah. She's not up, but she will be. Come on. I didn't mean to do that. Come on, where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? Man, I could really use some plate armor. Any of you grinding in the chat? Do any of you have any legit plate armor yet? And if so, where'd you get it? Thought about going over to Butcher Block and hitting up Nangina, but I don't know. Oh. Okay, this name should be popping soon because everyone else is popping. And I have popped everyone else. See if anyone else in here that's blue. Nope. There you are. Hi, hi. Give me my free sprinkler. Don't give me the scythe. I don't want the scythe. I want the sprinkler. Hook a brother up. All right. Merge that bad boy. Oh no, there's no mobs down here. No. Oh, this guy's not camped. Oh, it's level 20 though. I know, I can't do that. I can't do it. I will die if I do that. I really want that camp though. Uh-oh. Potty mouth in the chat. People are losing their minds grinding. They all have shamans and their heal over time spells don't work. Yeah, that's the other complaint that I've seen pretty much all day, every day is, why can't I twist songs with symphonic aura? Doesn't work. Can't do it. You just gotta not use symphonic aura and only use melody. Right, but they're both level 20. That's my thing. I mean, I'll try it. I mean, what's the worst thing I could do? I could die, you know, and if I die, I die. You know, it's not a huge deal. Let's see, where I'm at. Okay. Oh, I got another one here. It's coming out of the woodworks. I'll take it. Someone just posted, Weird, our instance changed from respawning to non-respawning. Or non-respawning. I guess that's why they call it a beta. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. All right. Oh, there's a will-o-wisp. The will-o-wisp won't even come. Come on down. Well, no, it came. That's all right. Hey, we're doing great, actually. All right, there's our ding. So, I don't know if you can see the chat, but someone named their character. You won't let me have my name, but you'll let this guy name their guy. The Hick B. Halls. Oh, man. All right. You were right, T.A. Matt Damon. We did it. All right. I'm not going to test the new heal yet. I'm going to wait until I kill this footman so I can maybe get another upgrade to my sword. Uh-oh. Oh, is the elf guy dead? Oh, Aspen, she's gonna get you. She is going to get you. You know better. You act like she's not gonna find out. You and I both know that that is not the case. All right, let's see here. All right. Snail's healing. Alright, there it is. Snail's healing, and it's in the 5 slot. There's nothing there. Let's find someone to hurt me. Hurt me! Oh, that takes forever compared to the druid one. Yeah, I don't see anything on heals. Unless I forgot to cast it. Alright, healed me for... You're right, it doesn't work. Oh my gosh. Oh, you did get permission. Guys, Snail's healing is currently broken. It's broken. That is so garbage. You don't get an icon, you don't get anything. Oh my gosh. Target unknown. Yep, that would be that is garbage. Target unknown. Single friendly herself. Let's see if I can get my finger there. Hey, Daybreak devs. Do you see this? EQL devs, do you see this? It says target unknown. That's why this spell's not working. Change it to self or other target. Please. Please. Thank you. Oh man. I was all hyped about leveling my shaman. I was so excited about leveling my shaman. I should have leveled my cleric instead. Cause you know that that cleric heal was probably busted, you know. Could probably solo anything with a cleric heal. All right, now we got a problem. We got 3 of them all at once. I'm gonna have to focus. All right, monk heals, do your thing. All right, 1 down. Let's take down the Icebone skeleton next. I wonder if the entire spell line is like that. I need to look at the entire spell line in the spell book. Because if it's just the lower levels, I could probably stick it out. You know, especially if I can get to the next set of healing spells. But if draw like that, that's just wrong. Especially for how slow that... I mean, that is a slow heal to cast. Terribly slow. It's broken in the same way. Ugh. Gosh, I really wanted to level a Shaman. But that heal over time, like, is so key to, so many things. Oh, I gotta root this guy. Root. I'm already missing my snare on my druid. I want that, you know, I want all the buffs from the Shaman, though. Like that's why I was really excited. I didn't want to just go, complete holy triad. Of course I wanted my Paladin, but, part of me is like, man, I'll just go warrior and, I'll do warrior, monk, and, I was going to do warrior, monk, or berserker, and cleric. It is a beta. So you're doing just fine with the instant heals, though? Like it's enough to get you through? Oh yeah, berserker, monk, cleric would be awesome. Probably couldn't do the in-game content. Yeah, I thought about a berserker, but monk is just crazy. Just absolutely nuts. Now I do like a berserker. I play on Project Lazarus, or used to play on Project Lazarus, and I really enjoyed playing multiple berserkers. Had 3 berserkers, and I would just let them go off. Yeah, the was it wizard with the spell strike? Yeah. I mean, there's probably lots of really good combinations. I really want to try that top one with the necro pet. Like everyone says, like necromancer's probably the way to go if you wanted to level all the way up to 10 from the beginning, because the pet is just so overpowered. But yeah, I hear the berserker is kind of near on par with the monk in terms of raw DPS. But again, who really knows? Like, we're like not even a week in the beta, and people are probably doing all sorts of, they're probably doing all sorts of data mining and such. And they're going to change the formula from time to time. They're going to buff, they're going to nerf things. All right. What do you think, guys? Should we try to change the, should we try for another instance? What do you think? Raid instance. It's not a raid instance. Oh yeah, I did. That's why I did Druid. It's because I wanted all the rituals. And I knew I didn't want to take the boat to Halas, so I just you know, right before I started to stream, like I was like, oh, I got level 25. I can go where I need to go. All right. All right. Difficulty. Create instance. Normal. Solo. Respawning. Go. Yes, please. Yes, it's working! It's freaking working! Holy smokes. Amazing. We got a solo instance, people. This is when you know it works right here. When you see that bar right there, that's when you know your instance is working. It's taking me 6 tries. All right, like this. And so all the mobs are popping. Nice. Now I can just run through here and just lap everybody. Yeah, I've tried that a couple times and it doesn't always work for some reason. I really haven't figured it out. I don't know if it just has to do with the server load or I can't figure it out. And I can still write code, guys. Yeah, that's my problem, is that it takes a few tries, right? Like if they gave us unlimited charges, I wouldn't get upset, but the fact that you get 1 charge an hour and it doesn't work twice in a row, even after you camp out, I'm like, come on, guys, you definitely have to fix that. Like, that absolutely has to be fixed before they release. Because, I don't know, like, a lot of you are going to disagree with me on this, but I do believe that this version of Everquest has the potential to bring in some casual MMO players and younger ones too, who are looking to experience a slice of the past, and they can also, go in an alternate direction with this. And I'm one of these people. I don't like live EQ anymore. Like, all the expansions, they feel mostly the same. It's I'd really like to see what they're able to do with this type of, because it brings in a lot of theory crafting, right? And it takes a lot of the grind away. And I think it's important, especially since a lot of us have grown up and we have families and. You were 7 in 1999? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we don't know what's gonna happen, but there's a lot of quality of life stuff. The loot filter here is great. I'd like to have, a little bit more, kind of a little bit more control over that. You're a first timer. Well, welcome. Welcome to Norrath. Yeah, the grind used to be like 10 billion times worse than this. If there's any OGs on, you understand. Like right now, they're talking about, how there's no more corpse runs, but I'll tell you, that takes away, a really integral part of the Everquest experience is, a death penalty. I really think there should be some type of penalty for death, just to make you a little bit more careful. That's my personal thought. I don't think it should be as bad as like Monsters and Memories, where you got to go loot your spell book and you can't do anything, and basically, you're naked and you die over and over again until you get your stuff. I do like decreasing, the time it is to travel, but on the other hand, I have a lot of fond memories of like trying to run from Freeport to Kinos to deliver an item for someone back when I was a low level. And, that was a huge deal. Like when I made it, I was like, wow, I made it all this way. Yep, I've done that too, and that boat. Remember the Ocean of Tears? That boat would bug out, and you'd spawn, and it would drop you in the ocean, in the middle of the ocean, because you're on a 56K modem, and they just drop you in the middle of the ocean. You can't do anything. You're just stuck. So you swim and you level your swimming skill for 30 minutes while you try to get to the island and hopefully, because you could not zone out by going to the zone line. You had to be on the boat. Come on now. I gotta rebuff. Yep, I remember it too. Some good vibes. I remember the first time I was getting mobbed by beggars at the Greater Feydark Kelethin Bank. That was the whole inspiration for When Beggars Attack. I had a little Radio Shack microphone and a copy of Cool Edit Pro, and I just, whatever came to mind, I just yelled it in there. I think there was like 70 something plus tracks in it. Just did it in like an afternoon. And I never in a million years did I think that it'd become popular. I don't know why I just healed there. I didn't need that. Hello, Footman of Vizur, or whatever the heck you pronounce your name. I have use of your talents as a swordsman. Mainly, I want your sword. Actually, mainly I just want your XP right now. But I'll take whatever you give me. Hello Kitty Adventure Island is actually a great game. I don't believe you. Oh, look at that. I got a silver-plated war sword. Take it. Can't believe you released a new spell line and didn't even test it. You guys vibe coding over there? All right. Let's rebuff. Gotta have that spirit of wolf because of all the encumbrance. Alright, let's take that one out. Take the crap heal out. Let's see, when's the next heal? I have to wait another level for another heal. Anything else I can stick in that slot? Bind Infinity, yeah. I don't need that. Bold. Yeah, I'll put a little debuff in there. Alright. We got a slow. That is useful. Let's give that a go. Well, that's some good pathing. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it right there. EQ Classic Plus. Or the hero's journey minus or a lack of coat of paint. All right. So I love, you guys got to watch this. When I pull this guy, like a bunch of people are going to come every time. It is terrible. But I laugh every time. Here he comes. Oh, it's just him. Sometimes like half the zone comes and they just run back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. It's kind of comical to watch. Gynok Moltar. Or Mortor. Moltor. Gynok Moltor. This guy has probably been killed at least 1,000,000 times a day. Because his respawn timer is something like a minute. You cannot go near the Dark Elves in the next room over without this guy coming in and trying to say, hey, I'm here. Kill me, please. Yeah, that's just what I need, a platinum ring. A platinum ring that's worth 5 gold. How does that make any sense? It's a platinum ring. It's not even worth a platinum piece? Make it make sense. Alright. Let's go inside the secret wall here and pull some nasties. Oh, look. Oh! Let's file that under the bad ideas. It's coated. Yes. It's nickel plated with a little bit of platinum, right? Just a tiny bit of platinum. You got secrets over there, and they are sitting there just, you know, electroplating all the loot so it sells for less. Wow, look at that sword, man. That's cool. Where'd you get that? It's like on fire, dude. God, that line is so cringe, but I can still remember recording it like it was yesterday. Because they're all based on like a true story. Like that whole beggar skit is like based on a true story. Though I did make Ross Perot up. You know, I think I'm gonna live through this encounter. Yeah, I've been a verified YouTuber for a while now since YouTube came out. I kind of took a hiatus due to life, promotions at work and things like that. And recently I've been back. My daughter got me into streaming, you know, but in the most unlikely way possible. My wife plays, not my wife, sorry, my daughter plays Roblox and wanted me to play with her desperately. I was allergic to Roblox, and playing Roblox with her, I found in a community of adults who played Roblox and didn't know how to do guides for games. And I'm sure if you've ever seen any Roblox videos, like most of the kids put out like wrong information and just like pure garbage guides. And so I started making guides for Roblox games that were popular, and I called it Allergic to Roblox. And yeah, I started getting checks from YouTube doing that. Interesting world we live in, right? Moats, yeah. So evidently there's an NPC in each city that allows you to swap them up for bigger moats, and you can use them to upgrade your gear, and you can also use them to upgrade your spells as well, but I have not done that. I'll show you what I have on my character in a second. Let's see here. I'm not doing anything while I hack away this guy, but you can see I've got 39 infinitesimal potential, 7 minor potentials, 12 mote of potentials, and 1 mote of greater potential. Haven't used them yet. I was gonna try to save them up until I got something more substantial. I kind of would like to max out a Ghoulbane or get close to it. Or if I get far enough in beta, you know, I'd love to. No, I did not. I did not know that. I did not know I could do that. I've just been stacking them. Oh, I can store 25 things in here. Oh no, there's a buy slots button. They're gonna be selling us inventory space. It's gonna be like Path of Exile. Need some stash tabs? I got what you need. Here. No, that's cool. Thank you for showing me that. There's a whole lot of stuff. Oh, there's another tab. Oh, augmentation. So storage, augmentation. So I guess I can just right click it. Is there a contextual menu that I can just right click the item? Okay. So go to storage. Deposit all. Oh, Tetris Star! You're the best! Oh, man! That's amazing! That's great! Thank you so much! Fantastic! Thanks, Tetris Stars. Amazing. They went Pal, Burr, and Bart. I don't think you can go wrong with that. Alright, now I gotta break this camp again. So, first time I've seen that. Flowing black silk sash ×3. Let's look at that real quick. Haste 24%. That's it? I thought the OG one was more than that. Alright, level 15. Oh yeah, I can... OG's 21, okay. I could probably just auto stack. Nope. Alright. Should probably pay attention for a second. As expected, I mean, you know, I tell you, playing an instance at in difficulty 4 is just way different. Like you're fighting, I feel like you're fighting almost like other players with their abilities. Like you really have to be, you know, on your game. Oh man. All right, I'm gonna sit here and regen in a second. Yeah, I haven't played with the stances at all, but the balanced stance equals endurance regen. Yeah, that would be useful for sure. Because I noticed once the striker, striker stance runs out of endurance, like your DPS really, really tanks. Yeah, I've got one of those Razor, what is this? The Razor Basilisks, wireless ones that I use. So I've got some mouse buttons I could probably assign. I haven't done much with setting up the interface or anything. Like I've just been playing around and kind of just relearning the game and like enjoying it, I guess. A little. I'm sure like when everything launches, I'll be super more into it. Yeah, I like the Basilisk just because it fits my hand really well. And this fits perfect. People dunk on Razor equipment all the time, but I actually really enjoy all of my Razor stuff. Oh, let's pull the entire zone. Nope, we got just a few. All right. Well, I mean, it is a mechanic, right? We'll have to go through it. This whole bar, though, I was today years old when I learned that you can have a stance and an invocation. I thought you just get to pick one. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and move this kind of out of the way just a smidgen. Gonna have to stance dance. Alright, so I'm gonna go to balance stance here. And I'm gonna see if my endurance goes back up a little bit. Yeah, it is. It is going up. Gotta do the stance. Thanks for that. That'll actually be helpful. I wonder if I can make a macro for it, like just automatically have it wait a certain amount of seconds, and then switch back over to striker stance just to have some regen. And see if I can find that balance where I can keep it above 25, because I think it's a magic number where you start to lose your hit percentage. Oh, I'm on Freeport. I made that stupid post in the EverQuest Facebook. Let's see why I chose Freeport. See if I can find that post. Let myself regen real quick. can't find it. I can't find my own post. That's all right. I'd written a dumb parody of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air in there, and that was why I decided, you know, that's why I told everyone, I was like, that's why I decided to go to see unofficial what server? Oh, I just picked Freeport because that's where Richardo was made. That's where he was born. He was beating up the Freeport militia before it was cool. And I was so excited when I figured out I had to beat up Sir Lucan to get my soul fire. Oh, to Southeast Asia server? I'm good with that. I got friends all over. I used to play with this amazing cleric named Omniscience, and he lived in Hong Kong. He was a game journalist, and that dude could do just about anything in Everquest with his cleric. He was just like one of the, I mean, just a master of the class, if not the game itself. I mean, he was just always amazing. And, you know, he was in our guild for a while, and then he went and joined Star, which was the HK guild on our server. But, yeah. Sharppoint. How are you, sir? I hope you're well. Yes, it is happening. The EQ Legends has sucked me back in. Peace out, Matt. Appreciate you coming and hanging out. Thanks for vibing. I don't know how much longer I'm going to last tonight, because it's getting close to midnight. It's been a long week, and I am starting to get a little tired. All right, I'm going to switch back to my striker stance here. Hit my mend. How dare you root me? All right. This wouldn't be a problem if my heal over time worked. Take care. The best to you and your family. How are you, Sharppoint? Are you the same Sharppoint that played a rogue on in Northern Cross and took one of the first and only screenshots that I have of Richardo Xavier with the Soulfire and Mistmore? Is that you? Yeah, it definitely is you. Man, long time no chat. Glad. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, there were a lot of good people, you know, who could play the game. I mean, you know, Dirk could do stuff with his Ranger, except tank a raid. It's always range it down. Yeah, any screenshots you have of us, I have like a folder I'm collecting. Like, I'd be appreciative. I lost I lost a bunch of stuff on an old hard drive crash. We don't want to talk about that. I don't know what was more valuable, the couple Bitcoin I had on there back when it was nothing, and we bought it as a joke, or the EverQuest screenshots in chat logs that I had. Both of them were equally painful to think about. Yep, Nizpick, man. That dude did all sorts of crazy stuff with his with his necro. And who was that woman I hung out with a bunch who had a necro? Sindaria. She'd do crazy stuff with her necro as well. I remember going to Skyfire and just kiting dragon. I'd literally sit there and do nothing. I just had to, my job was to pull stuff. Just sit there and just, dot, fear. The pet chase it around. I try to chase it around. Back up, you're too close, you little crappy pally. Thunder Trout, everything. Everything's good. I mean, I haven't seen anyone who was just absolutely terrible. I mean, there was a dude in here who had an enchanter was just wrecking stuff. Literally, like, cleric, enchanter, level 9, had charmed some pet, and the pet was just wrecking everything. Alright, let's pull a bunch of stuff. Well. Okay, that was a bad idea. Let's see if we get them all. I'm gonna get them all. Yeah, because, oh, I love this. I think it's great. I think it's going to revitalize EQ. I think if they can dial this in a little bit, I mean, obviously it's buggy, but this kind of makes Everquest a little bit more casual while bringing everyone back, for another romp, right? I'd like them to maybe make it a little bit more group oriented if possible. I'm sure that opens up in the in-game a little bit. You can do everything solo, but yeah. I like the multi-class system. I leveled a druid and a pal monk druid to 25, and now I swapped out the druid for a shaman. And I was really liking the shaman until I found out that the heal over time spells are broken, which is a bummer. But it's a beta. I'm trying to stay positive about it. Yeah, I had a buddy of mine who tried to get me to play the hero's journey for the longest time. And I just didn't, because at the time I was playing Project Lazarus, and I was 6-boxing a crew with my daughter. She was 6-boxing a crew as well, so we were 12-boxing with automation, which is allowed there. And one of the brain words I developed is I love automation, like everything, like Factorio, one of my favorite games. Automating things at work, love it. I have a custom GPT I've developed that, diagnoses patients. Like I diagnosed my son with a rare seizure disorder, and, on the EEG, 12 hours before the neurologist got a hold of it. Like that's the kind of stuff that I do. What do you mean that's a lot of boxes? You're laughing at my user interface? My user interface could use some work, but in my defense, I'm limited to 1080p, and I'm I've got 3 monitors here, and this one's a ultra wide. So I'm playing in a small box, and I've got windows everywhere. Unless that's not the box you're talking about. And that just went over my head. Oh yeah, 12 boxing. Yeah, you can if you look on my YouTube channel, you can probably find it. There's a I did a series on Project Lazarus, emu server, the emulated server, and you can see my daughter, who was a little bit younger there, that I taught her the ways of EQ. So I had her, like, you know, grinding with me in the Cryptonadox with our box team, you know, our box teams, and I was tweaking the scripts and making sure the Berserkers fired off their disciplines at the right time, and the heals went off at a certain percentage, and I loved it because it turned Everquest into kind of this combination adventure and real-time strategy game, but I could take down stuff that I couldn't even touch with regular groups, just by optimizing everything, and that was a ton of fun. And the people on Labs are really cool too. In fact, I need to hop back into that server sometime and just say hi to folks. But no, Ava is now playing like some lemon stand game in Roblox, and of course Bloxburg. Hey look! It's Skynock Voltor again! The guy who is never invited to any parties but continues to show up. Alright. I'm not even using any of my Shaman spells at all. I feel kind of bad. Like I should use them more. But I'm not. Guess things were harder, I would, but like I'm barely paying attention. I'm just like destroying stuff. But yeah, I agree. EQ is mainly a math equation, right? You know, anytime I accidentally click outside of the window here, everything kind of stutters, which is crazy because I'm playing on a monster PC. Oh no, the Druid works great. So Sharp Point, what they did was they recently added right before beta broke, they added heal over time to the we'll call them the hybrid healers, the Shaman and the Druids, and the heal over time line is great on the Druid. It's fast. When you get it off, you know, that last tick gives you like this huge bloom. And I've got a crit AA that makes it proc a crit. And like, I can't tell you how many times that has saved me in a fight. However, on the Shaman, we determined earlier in the stream, someone mentioned that it was, you know, it was broken. So I tested it, and it has a target of, it has a target of unknown. Yeah, Joe. I've got a RTX 490 as well. I don't know what the deal is. I mean, this PC will play 22 accounts of Roblox without any slowdown simultaneously, with a macro running. But like I mouse out of here and you get the slideshow there that you see there. I'm not quite sure what that's about. Maybe it's some anti-TrueBox code or something they snuck in. Who knows? And it can't be a RAM issue either, because I got 128 gigs of RAM in this, at least in this machine. Well, the other machine back there is 128 as well. Glad I bought all that before all the AI stuff went crazy. You see that in the chat? Someone said buffing yourself is a thing no matter what your pastor tells you. Everyone needs a well-lubricated soul. Oh my gosh. Chat, we're back. The kids have grown up, but they haven't. See, I have a theory. This is what I tell my patients. We don't really grow up. We're all young at heart. Our bodies just age, you know? That's my take on it anyway. Alright, this guy's gonna pop here soon. I'm gonna go up here and take out this zombie. Someone said, don't make me get Chris Hansen. My loot giver is not spawning. It's alright. I'll just run in here and grab. Come to dock. Alright. Alright. Tired of getting stun locked. Makes you want to get all the stun AAs. Anyway, kind of commenting on the True Box thing, I really don't feel the need to have to play 2 accounts simultaneously. Like, I guess if I was able to get Ava Legendary into this a little bit, I could see where, her and I playing together, might have some synergy. We could take some higher zones earlier. Maybe in the in-game, but yeah, I don't know. It makes you wonder where things are going to cap out at in terms of difficulty. Because Everquest players are notoriously known for just grinding the heck out of something until they break it. I mean, we're the people that took down the OG sleeper, right? Yeah, buff bot. Yeah, that's a good idea. I don't know. I wouldn't want to. I guess I wouldn't want 2 accounts unless I was going to play both simultaneously. And I can easily do that. I mean, I've got multiple computers. Yes, the sleeper had it coming. Facts. All right, let's see if homies spawned here. Yep. Hello, Footman, or as I should call you, Doormat. This is the guy, if you want the nice sword that I have, if you want this right here, you got to kill this guy right here in Befallen. This is where it drops. Right there. Go get you a sword. I gotta get a proc exalt in there. Oh yeah, the two-hand blunt has a higher skill cap, doesn't it? I have not seen it drop yet. Well, here's the problem. Eventually I'm going to want a Fiery Avenger. And I'm going to want multiple Fiery Avengers. And who knows if that's going to be worth a darn, right? But, you know, you can have nice things, right? Especially since we just have like a port to the plane of sky off the Freeport docks, evidently. I don't know. I don't know about the pet synergies. I know the shaman pet's just basically like cannon fodder. But I don't know about the synergies. Does anyone else know? Sorry, I'm just trying to help people. No. You're fine. Like, min-max stuff is great. Like, if you have tips to share, like, share them. Like, I'm sure they're, you know, I mean, I don't know how many people are watching. There's probably, like, 5 of you watching at most, right? I have no idea what the count is. But someone might look at this later and go, hey, you know, that's a really good idea, and I did not know that. There's going to be lots of things that people don't know and figure out along the way. And there's a lot of people who've bought the game and are going to play on launch and aren't playing the beta because they know their characters are getting wiped. Yeah, the Baron's sword is nice. I like the Baron's sword. I tell you, I was dual welding earlier, and that was awesome. But you lose bash. Really? Can you do that? Can you use so you can do the epic quests and use a weapon? I guess you can because they took away the restrictions, right? So I can do other class epics if I want. Alright, I've got myself into a little bit of an issue. That's alright. Oh, got turned off. How did it get turned off? That's my biggest complaint of the game so far, is when my melee attack gets turned off. I know I've got that checked, but it still sometimes randomly turns off. All right, I gotta slow off on one of these guys. That should help. There we go. Min's back up. Yeah, I saw that too. I haven't played around with all the options. I've played around with some of them. I have not yet, but I've heard really good things about Pal, Zerk, and Shaman. And Pal, Zerk, and Cleric. Like, the Cleric has, like, amazing staying power. Alright, guys. I am going to have to start winding down here in a little bit, because it is after midnight. And I am going to need to check on the rest of the fam and make sure everyone's good. But I will be streaming more. You can find me on YouTube. I'm going to be setting up multi-stream on Twitch. And I'm also have premium on X as well for people there. So I'll be doing some multi-streaming down the road. I'm gonna obviously have to work on fixing my notifications and Streamlabs and all that. But I don't think I don't know if Kanga's still around, but I appreciate the membership, brother. Always appreciated. And before we go, is there one of my Everquest songs that you would like to hear in particular? Sure, Zerker works well with just about anything. Yeah, I know. I haven't. I'm like slacking. I'm just like, nah. I'm not gonna change anything. I'm done. All right. So I will ask a poll here real quick. See what I have up here. All right, guys, I put a poll up in the chat. You can let me know what you would like to hear. 'Cause I'm gonna be ending up the stream soon, but I'll play something from the collection here, depending on what you would like to be played off to. I'll give it a minute or two because I know some of you are grinding. I don't know who's watching, but I'll give you a little bit of time. I'm going to grind myself to the beginning of the zone, and I don't know how long the instances stay up, but it'd be great if I logged out and came back in and I had an instance waiting for me. Man can dream, right? All right, gonna be closing in 1 minute. So if you haven't voted in the poll yet, again, I can't see who's on, but yeah, the instances are amazing. They are great. When they work, they're great. All right. Wait, did I pull everything there? I'm gonna try to pull one of these guys. Nah. That's the expressway back. All right, I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna end the poll here. Yeah, you can get Unrest all to yourself. All right, so looks like I've got 4 votes, and we're gonna listen to an Everquest song, the radio version from the great Dr. Demento, who is just recently retired. Great guy. I got to know him and Weird Al on the journey back when I was releasing all this stuff. So no one was really doing a whole lot of that back then. So let's take a break and honor Dr. Demento and listen to some old school Everquest song.
There's a singer named Richie Truxillo, who has a bunch of songs online, many of which have to do with gaming. Here's an Everquest song.
Ever have one of those days where nothing seems to go right, and a train hits you every time, and you lose every fight? This song is
two of the most awesome people I've ever met. Genuinely good people. Especially Weird Al.
Run! I got his own. I gotta run right now.
I need a druid. Give me so. In a heal that works.
I got his own. I'm going to lose the experience I won last
Not anymore, I don't.
If I don't, I'll be on the ground. I'll lose my experience and I'll be down. I got his own. A variant of my Paladin last week. I can't swing a sword. I so weak. And I can't move at all. Got 10,000 copper blocking me down. And now I need to go. I've got Lord Green right on my tail. And if I could get your help, please. But I got some more mobs chasing me. I'm gonna make it to the zone. But no, the Cyclops said no. You're gonna die. And why does Kissy Kicks chase me every time I run through West Commons? And why do LFOs take so freaking long to complete with no experience lost? And why do you try to cheat me out of so many trades? And try to steal loot off my corpse so you can sell it on eBay? Oh no you don't, you stupid schmucks, yeah! Guess that's life. Welcome to Norrath. You're playing Everquest. I'm gonna marry Tunair one day. Boy, she looks mighty fine in that dress. Oh yeah, gotta get some help from a GM. Gotta wait about an hour, maybe 10, just to get some assistance to get my corpse out of that lava. Yeah. And you're in overworld now. Where's my expansion pack? I don't have it. It's not shipped yet. Where is it at? Yeah! Woo! Richardo Xavier from Tenair Server. Wishing you a train-free day.
Gaming then and now.
Yeah,
Positive
it was
Attitude
old
with a
school.
tribute to one of the pioneer game systems, the Atari 2600. That's one of the songs on the CD that you get with your membership in the Demento Society this year. And an Everquest song by Richie Truxillo, Truxillo, and his website has some fascinating things. You know, he's a medical student, and his website has fascinating thoughts and recounts of his experiences doing that, as well as lots of songs about gaming and other things. Richie Truxillo, Truxillo.
Don't go to my website. It's
Some
under
whimsy from the Beatles and the late
construction
Ivor
again.
Cutler. Next on the Dr. Demento Show.
All right. We're going to take it down a notch here. Because I'm starting to get a little tired here. I'm going to have to call it. Appreciate everyone who showed up tonight. Wanted to give thanks to my mods who popped in for a little bit. It's been a while since I've streamed. Family stuff going on and things like that. But appreciate you guys coming out, spending the evening with me. We'll be doing some more streams here soon. Maybe even as soon as tomorrow. But tomorrow is July 4th, and I'm invited to a party, so we'll be shooting off fireworks and things like that. So if you live in the States, it's the 250th anniversary of America. And no matter what your beliefs are, if you live here in this great country, just take a moment to appreciate like the fact that we have freedom and people who died for it, and just take a moment to enjoy each other. And I also want to just say, as a doctor, please don't blow your hand off with a M80 or a Black Cat. Don't shoot bottle rockets at each other. Our ED is always full of people. We've already had 2 people with fireworks-related injuries in our emergency room today, so we're not even to the 4th. So just be careful out there. But yeah, I really like EverQuest Legends. This is a great game that's shaping it up. I really hope that you all are having fun grinding, getting a hit of nostalgia, and really enjoying yourselves with this reimagining of Norrath. So yeah, my gratitude to the devs, my gratitude to the community, and gratitude to everyone who makes the EverQuest community great. So with that said, I'm going to gate back to my spawn point outside here and take a camp. But just wanted to say thank you for tuning in and vibing. And I will see you all on the next one. Doc Legendary, out.